KGF TV. I'm of course joined with Dad. Dad, how are you today?
Fine, thank you.
And Dad, it's a very special day.
It is.
And why is that?
I'm 58 years old today.
It's your birthday.
Correct. What have you bought me?
You know what I bought you?
Tell me. Tell the viewers.
A Bury AFC shirt.
Yes, a pink goalkeeper's one.
Cost me 40 quid.
Yeah, well worth it.
Scandalous.
Well worth it.
Rubbish. For an extra 20 you can get a Gooner shirt.
Yeah, you're okay with that.
But anyway guys, today is going to be the Premier League Roundup, Premier League Week 6 Roundup. We decided to delay it for one day because we wanted to record on his birthday.
And Cheltenham Town played
And Cheltenham Town played last night, which is not a good thing.
No.
But anyway, let's get straight into it. Dad, you've got it all wrote down. You've done the research.
I've researched
wrote,
it.
whichever one you want to say.
You've
done the research.
I have.
Go for it.
First game up was Aston Villa 0, Leeds United 3. I said 2-2.
I said 2-2 as well.
So in that game we don't get nothing each, not a point.
No one expected that.
I
did expect a draw. I didn't think Villa were going to win because I feel like Leeds are solid this season. But
I still think they'll finish mid-table. Both teams,
yeah. Patrick Bamford on fire, a hat-trick.
Yeah, fair play to him.
What a day for him. But yeah.
But it was only against Aston Villa.
Well, yeah. I think people needed to realise that, yeah, they're, second in the league, but it is still Villa.
Yeah.
They're still a team that's...
It's early days.
Yeah, exactly. They could still go down to relegation battle. You don't know. I don't think they will, but... They were relegation battle last season. They've only brought in 3 or 4 players.
Yeah.
So realistically, it is just Villa, but still a very poor result for them.
Very poor.
Straight into the next game.
Next game up, West Ham United versus Manchester City. It was 1-1, a 1-1 draw. You wouldn't have thought that. I said a 2-1.
And I said 3-1, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone expected that. City had started this season poor. Very poor. They just don't look very good. Only scored 1 against us. Only scored 1 against West Ham. West Ham are looking really good though this season, aren't they?
They are. They're playing quite well.
Mikel Antonio is absolutely smashing it.
Yeah.
Good play. He's becoming a West Ham legend.
Yeah, they're doing well. And Moyes is very surprising, to be honest.
Everyone was going to say a Man City win, weren't they? Let's be honest.
I don't think there'll be many that wouldn't have said that.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, next one. Fulham versus Crystal Palace. It was was it a 2-1 Palace win?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I thought they drew, but no, it was a 2-1. I said 2-1 Fulham. Christ knows why. I'm not quite sure.
I really don't know why you said Fulham. I really couldn't tell you.
Well, you've won a point anyway, because you said 3-1.
And I'm just trying to think of the score. Did Fulham even score?
I think they did.
We're going to have to go a little look up
We
there.
should have to have a little peeky boo.
You might be right. Did they actually score? Fulham scored a goal?
Pretty certain.
Saturday?
Yes, it was 2-1.
Ugh. Crystal Palace conceding to Fulham. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I said Palace would win. I knew they would win. What did I say?
3-1.
3-1. Damn it, man. I did say
you
Zaha
got a point.
would score. I said Zaha would score. He did. Wilfred Zaha really playing well. But Fulham are down. They're finished bottom, I think.
And now for one of the most boringest games I've ever sat and actually endured was Manchester United 0, Chelsea 0. What a game that was.
They both went out that game and said, we ain't losing, part the bus.
Yeah.
They both played 5 at the back, which is alright. I mean, what would you say? Who would have come out that game happier?
God knows.
No,
Frank Lampard.
I would have said Frank Lampard as well.
Point at Old Trafford's good.
It's not bad.
But what a bag
it was
of
very
shite
boring.
that was.
I can't think of a decent chance. I think the Chelsea goalkeeper made a couple of decent
saves.
saves.
He did, yeah.
De Gea had nothing to do. It's a very boring game, really.
We're up there Sunday.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got a point for that because I said 1-1.
And I said 3-2 Chelsea.
You did.
I thought goal fest. It was completely the opposite.
Yeah. Next game, Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 1. Played quite well, Sheffield United, by all accounts.
Yeah, did you see the penalty?
No, I didn't.
It was outside the box.
Was it?
Yeah, I saw you showed the picture.
You showed me a picture. Yeah,
very tight. I didn't watch the game because I think you had to pay for it.
You did. Another 15.
But I said Liverpool to win. What did you say? Liverpool to win as well?
We both went 3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah,
so
again, one goal off for 3 points.
We both got a point each on that one.
So we're not doing too bad so far.
Go on.
No. I was just going to say, what was the next game?
Next game is a top result of the weekend, I personally think. Southampton 2, Everton 0.
Very.
They did have a man off late in the game, Everton, didn't they?
Yeah, it wasn't a red card.
No.
But I watched the game. Everton were terrible. They even, in the predictions, you said that they weren't going to play James Rodriguez. They did.
They did play him, yeah.
And I think the problem with Everton is they don't have backup. They lost Richarlison for a 3-match ban. He was nowhere to be seen, obviously, and Iwobi came on for him in replace, and he was terrible.
He's one of our own.
Oh, Iwobi was so bad, and like I said, Richarlison, because he got that red card, there was no one to replace him.
No,
they missed him. And
well, anyway, I said 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1-2.
And what did you say?
I said 2-1.
2-1 to Everton, and I said 2-1 to Southampton. So another point in my favour.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you said Southampton. Everyone was going to say Everton. You went in for a change and you got it right. So fair enough.
Apart from the scoreline.
You know, and they could have had a couple more.
I got this one right.
Yeah.
Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Newcastle United 1. By all accounts, it was a bit of a ball fest, bit of a snore fest.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game.
Sounds to me like my wife, bit of a snore fest. Anyway, that's a different story.
Complete opposite, mate.
But I said 1-1, so I got 3 points for that.
Yeah.
You said Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-0 win.
Yeah. Wow, I mean, Wolves are usually decent. They started this season off terribly. I'll tell you something, Raul Jimenez, he went out my fancy football team nice and quick because he can't score a goal.
No, couldn't score in a brothel, that boy.
This is... That saying is so stupid. Yeah, no, I said Wolves. I thought they'd win. They were 1-0 up and they conceded really late on.
Yeah.
So, damn you.
Okay. Shall we bypass the next game? Arsenal, so we'll start again, shall we? Arsenal, we were all over Leicester but couldn't score 0. Leicester City, bring on Jamie Vardy, 1. What did I say? He'll come on and he'd nick it, and he'd come on and scored a simple goal. End of story. Parked the bus most of the game.
The thing is, right, people said it was a smash and grab.
One on target, and they scored.
For me, it wasn't. I thought we dominated the first half. We had a goal wrongly disallowed.
I thought, that was
don't see why it was. Don't see why it was disallowed. But VAR's against us this season.
Yeah.
But in the second half, we were terrible, and they dominated the second half.
But they never had a shot.
No, because we parked the bus in the second half.
Yeah, it's rubbish. Bamiyang's in the wrong position. He's got to play him down the middle.
I think has got to look at this game and say it was his fault. Same as the City game.
Yeah.
You got to play Aubameyang down the middle, and then you got to play 2 wingers. You can't play Aubameyang on the right, and then in the second half play him on the left, and then put him back on the right. A lot of people saying it's like Emery. He just doesn't know what he's doing at the moment. He doesn't know how to set it up.
Decision making, I think.
He needs to change it. We've got Old Trafford next, so he needs to do something, or else if we lose that game, then
we'll be down in the bottom half.
He needs to start looking at something.
Yeah. Anyway, I said 3-1. You said 3-0. So at least I should have a point because Leicester scored, but I won't.
You're not having a point.
Okay, next game: Brighton and Hove Albion 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Now I said 2-1, and you said 2-0. So we were both wrong in that rinky dink.
Fair play to West Brom. They got a result in the end.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't think they would win. Who were they against again?
Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton have been really good this season. They've lost a few games. They're in the bottom half, but every game they played, they performed. Didn't perform in that game. They were poor.
Very poor.
So what can you say other than fair play to West Brom? They got a point, and I still think they're down. I think West Brom and Fulham are down.
Yeah, they go with Sheffield.
Big Slaven Bilic is doing all right at the moment. So.
Yeah. Okay, last game of the season. Last game of the season.
I hope it's not.
Of the weekend.
Actually, no, I kind of want it to be at the moment.
Yeah, our last game of the weekend, Burnley 0, Tottenham 1. Burnley, by all accounts, were absolutely superb. They played well.
You don't win though.
But you don't score, you don't win. It's
Harry Kane was on that combination again. I think Kane's going to break the assist record this season. Those two are just performing really well, but the scary thing is if one of them get injured, they don't have any backup. That's the season done for them, so they need to keep
Did Bale play?
No, he didn't even come on.
Didn't need him, did they?
No.
The top, they were poor Spurs, they were poor, but they got a 1-0 win.
Hey, we would have taken that, wouldn't we?
I said 3-1 Tottenham, to be honest.
Yeah, what did I say? 4-1, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I did say in the video, it's either going to be a goal fest or a snooze fest. And it was a snooze fest.
Snoozlington
So that is what it is. Tottenham looking decent at the moment. Title contenders?
Rubbish.
Well, who else is there?
Nah, they won't win it.
I think that if they can keep Kane and Son fit,
one of them Son get injured and that's it. They can't
that's
no one
the
to
thing.
score the goals.
They don't have backup.
No.
But they're doing alright at the moment.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. Anyway, so that is the weekend done.
That's
done.
That's the Premier one done.
Scores on the doors.
The scores on the doors is another 7 this week for me and only 3 for you. So I am 24, 11 in front, which is 13 points ahead of you.
Hey, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, there's another 32 games to go.
It don't matter, I'm pulling away. Just want to note that Cheltenham should have won, but they had a 0-0 draw at home on Saturday with Mansfield. They lost last night 2-1 away to Port Vale after going 1-0 up. A big shout out for Bury AFC. Come on, you Shakers. They're away at Garstang tonight, 7:45 kickoff. We'll review that one Friday with our Premier League predictions again. Is that this weekend?
Yeah, Friday, yeah.
And also Arsenal Thursday night versus Dundalk. We'll review that game. I've even got the programme.
Jesus.
There it is.
It's at the Emirates.
It's at the Emirates, so it should be a bit of a goal fest, hopefully.
And obviously, Champions League football happened yesterday. There's one tonight. It's Man United versus Leipzig.
Let's hope they get beat.
Yesterday, Liverpool and Man City won, so they're looking good to qualify. Obviously, like you said, Europa League tomorrow night.
Yeah, Europa.
So hopefully, hopefully this time he drops a few players because we need.
Well, they're only part-timers
he's playing
anyway.
the Leicester game. Arteta on. The players are a bit tired. We'll drop them then for the Europa League. No one cares about the group stages. We're going through. Play the youngsters. Martinelli's back.
Is he back?
He's in full training.
Well, Mouldy old O nearly. They only beaten 2-1, didn't they, Mould?
Yeah.
And they're rubbish.
But anyway, that is it. Have you got anything else to say?
No, that's it. Thank you very much for listening, watching, viewing,
subscribing.
Not subscribing.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe, Dad. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
It's free.
We need views.
Like the video and comment what you guys thought of the Premier League weekend.
Yes.
And thank you guys so much. And Dad, what should they do?
Stay safe there.